Just wanted to come on today for the new first day of 2021 and bring forth a little message. Just going to share this live into a couple of my private groups. Yeah, maybe just talk a little bit about my 2021 intention that is coming into my life currently. So, yeah, 2021, feeling into this year to be for me, and I know it's so unique and different for all of us, for each one of us. For me, I feel 2021 feels like alignment, truth, and sovereignty. I think I talked a little bit about sovereignty, and it kind of tied everything together with truth and also alignment. So for what we're seeking currently, I just want to say it's so important to take a moment to sit with it, to sit with yourself, and to sit with yourself for a while, to be able to align to the truth within and to know the truth from a place of sovereignty. Sometimes and oftentimes the truth is actually covered up and it's hard to see. So by sitting with ourselves and by tuning into the sovereignty within, we're able to see the truth for what it is. Hey Lauren, Happy New Year. Hey everyone, say hello. So yeah, I was feeling up into letting the old self die completely with the 2020. I feel like 2020 was the year that has reawakened many of us on our path, or reawakening us to the type of a life we don't desire to live, whether it's our work, our relationships, with friends and family and loved ones, and finding more of truth and power and standing for what we've always believed in. Happy New Year. So letting the old self die and letting go of what you had to be, letting go of what you had to be until this point. Worse years than 2020, for sure. I can also relate to that. 2020 was actually a pretty empowering year into which a lot of us were able to fulfill our dreams without even realizing that, we've all had to step into a new way of being, a new role of being. And for a lot of us, it was also about becoming the true being of who we are, the pure living grace of divine energy and serving our purpose. Or beginning to serve our purpose, or beginning to tap into understanding what our purpose is truly about, as we begin to embody the true you, and allowing you to be the conduit for the message to come through in however way it does. 2015 was a very transformational year for me. This is when I decided to truly put a stop to my depression, my sadness, victimhood, And I truly said no more, and I dedicated myself to self-work, to inner development. I invested in myself, and unconsciously on a subconscious level began my growth out of the ignorance and into the wisdom and the knowledge that we all hold within. So it's hard sometimes to turn away from what we know or what is familiar to us, or what we believed was true, until it's been revealed to us that what we believed is true is no longer true, and we recognize that. And I think 2020 was a year like that for a lot of us. And it doesn't always feel comfortable. In fact, it feels uncomfortable. And when something feels uncomfortable, it's easy to just stop feeling it or sweeping it under, or we can also question everything and become comfortable from going deeper and learning about this uncomfortable truth that maybe has surfaced, and become more confident in the awareness and educating ourselves. Because when we tune into our sovereignty and our truth, and we align with the truth and sovereignty, and for me these are the themes for this new year, is alignment to truth and sovereignty, we're able to see the truth if we have this pure intention to stand by the truth and divine guidance from within. Basically sit home, which is what I do a lot of the time. Yeah, for a lot of the world it wasn't. A lot of the world was rushing and doing things and doing, and all of a sudden we all had to sit home, and we all had to slow down, and we all had to question ourselves and look around. And what we saw wasn't always what we wanted to see, or what we expected or dreamed of to see, when we all of a sudden find ourselves in being rather than doing. So there is still so much to see in 2021 for sure, and just even feeling into this next year, nothing more, just recognizing and learning. And also it's all about our unlearning the things that we thought were serving us, but in reality they're not truly serving the world. And figuring out what serves the world. How can we serve the world? Through us, through our voice, our presence, our physical existence, however we show up in the world. And we can also continue to serve with a more of a clear awareness of what is happening in the world, and with a clear awareness of how we can benefit humanity and a planet at this time, in all the realms, in all the dimensions, not only in this physical world that we must live in to exist and to do the work of other dimensions. And yeah, just truly going deeper than ever and allowing everything to crumble. Allowing all the corruption of the soul to crumble away, as we recognize that we all have been hijacked at some point in our lives by the old programming, conditioning. We can simply choose to disconnect our consciousness from any of the programs that are still trying to run our lives. And we can choose to disconnect from any falsity, any false light, any false stories of ourselves that the world has told us, or that we continue to tell ourselves. We can disconnect from the old beliefs and programming, frozen patterns, our own rigid way of thinking that has been conditioned upon us. And just truly letting ourselves be open to alignment to truth, be open to the heart in the center of our being, and to feel the light and the truth and the compassion and the deep desire to serve the world by simply showing up as who you are, being true to yourself, no longer lying, no longer showing up with masks or charades or pretending. And unleashing your truth and your sovereignty in all its power, while being guided by something so much benevolent, by something benevolent within you, this powerful energy of divine masculine, divine feminine, however you connect to that, the yin and the yang, the earth and the sky, that mother, father energies, the two beloveds energies, that sacred union within. When we come to that alignment within, we can truly know the truth and sovereignty. The truth and love in the heart is what will truly be of service to the world, and we can be of service to the world with our sovereignty as we align more and more with what is alive in the heart space. And this year is going to be an incredible time to dive deeper into the spiritual work and spirituality in general. It's such a beautiful path that hasn't been taught to the Western world. Spirituality. Sometimes spirituality can also feel uncomfortable. Yeah, we often want to run away from that. In fact, it's the most incredible, most beautiful journey that you can give yourself, is to travel down that path of spirituality. So yeah, I think this was my message, just talking a little bit about the alignment for 2021 with the alignment, truth, and sovereignty. Hi. All right. So yeah, what I'm currently offering, and I want to just speak up, is a beautiful energy healing modality, the spiral. So if you are looking for a one-on-one work with the magical divine guidance, reach out to me and I will message you back. You can just message me directly on Facebook Messenger, and I'll reach out back and let you know of this beautiful divine journey that you can have with the one-on-one work for men and women. And this is a repatterning, awakening, deep introspection work, where we unpack all the bullshit of conditioning, all the corruption that has been truly hijacking our souls upon this earth. So, hi Shakti, thank you, love. Hi Connie, thank you for being here, everyone. Let me know if you're here on replay. I'm committed to showing up daily, so we'll see how that happens. Many blessings, and have a beautiful evening, day. May all of our practices always benefit all of humanity. Blessed be.